can start taking a look at what is going to be another mouth-watering clash. I say that because you have Eduardinho, who's been flying so high today. The only player who has been able to collect a clean sweep of victories, but not only that, 12 goals as well to his name. Though he does concede a fair amount too, but he's going to be taking on Mestre, obviously somebody we know very well indeed because of your affiliation with him, because of the affiliation with eFootball over the years. And we have seen him improve throughout the day. Is he going to be the match, the perfect match for Eduardinho?
Oh, definitely. I think if it's Eduardinho, is the one you want to avoid for the grand final. No? I think the leaderboard doesn't reflect how equal these two are at this point of the day, especially one game, one final, especially Mestre growing up in the momentum, and Eduardinho needs to prove it once and again. No? And when you have that in mind, sometimes makes you don't dance that sharp as you should be, but at the end of the day, we will enjoy a fantastic final. I think Eduardinho is a fantastic player. He's still on fire. The Samba will appear. I hope he's appeared the Samba at the final. We'll love to see a lot of goals, a lot of action, but sometimes the finals are like that. Maybe just details, mistakes are the defining to see who's going to be the champion. But, you know, as a fan, I expect a lot of goals, drama, and
18 between them. I reckon we've got a really good chance that it's going to be goals galore.
Because for me, Sembra, it was quite short, the final on mobile. No, everything runs so smoothly, no interruption, and why not? Extra time, penalties, drama to the end. Why not?
I feel like it's plot armor at this point, the fact we see Mestre in this final, because right now on my screen in front of me I have Mestre's Instagram post from last year, the Manchester United finals. His season is over. All he says is sometimes instead of the desired outcome you receive a valuable lesson, and he signed off this amazing statement with "See you soon." And here we are for the club he used to play for. Of course, can't just have a contract now, can't have a pro contract, has to earn and really just pay the iron price, if you will, for the right to represent them. Finds himself from one game being eliminated, even thinking back to round 4, making this stage and getting the chance to be one game away. I just don't think it's an opportunity he's going to let slip. Now, Eduardinho is a fierce competitor, and I almost feel sorry for him that Mestre is his opponent, because Mestre will take all the limelight, all the storyline, all the plot is on the side of the Spaniard. But Eduardinho is a different beast. He's already bested Mestre in the group stages, 3-2. This one could just be about whether or not that plot armor will kind of wear off, or if we'll see me, Harry, if we'll see if it's destiny. I think it's 50-50.
At this moment, for me, 50-50.
Okay. Well,
you know, tactically, details, penalties, maybe long throw for Mestre could be the different thing.
Well, that was exactly what I was going to ask, is what could actually be those characteristics that make those, you know,
a rebound in a corner kick, rebounds, free kicks, maybe the long throw for Mestre is something different that we haven't seen in the rest of the players. And especially, the point is like on the table of Eduardinho. If he keeps feeling the gameplay as he was during the whole competition with those extra passes, that fluid combination, to be honest, it's really difficult to stop this kind of level of gameplay. So if he's putting it again, why not?
So consistency versus somebody who's very much on the up today. This really should be such a scintillating grand final. Do enjoy this one between Eduardinho and Mestre.
Underway here. We were just inside the locker room. I think all the team lineups and stuff are just being finalized now. And what a console grand final we have to round out the day. Eduardinho, the man who is undefeated today. 12 points from 12, no, 9 points from 9. That's right, 9 from 9, but I think he scored about 12 goals, didn't he, in the group stages?
Yep.
Against Mestre, the man battling to represent his former club, a club he loved so much. The amount of times he said Mia San Mia and represented the club at the top level. This one is going to be fireworks. It's Spain versus Brazil. It's Mestre against Eduardinho. Alex, it's a pleasure to be here with you. We are about to get things underway, and here we go. One match separates one of these two. from representing Bayern München at the World Finals of the eFootball Championship 2025. Do not blink, because these two are some of the very best.
And in a game where details matter, now look at the differences. Mestre taking advantage from the left-hand side with Leroy Sané, the header for Goretzka, the rebound. Olise, Musiala, Mestre inside the box. Great recovery from Eduardinho. In a game that we saw before, that maybe a slow-mo gameplay will help Mestre to get into the match. When now he's getting the ball. Musiala! He leaves the ball behind. Can't believe it. Nice work for Mestre. Great start for the Spaniard.
Really great start indeed. Mestre, of course, in the all-black Bayern strip, attacking the left-hand goal. Eduardinho in the all-red, going from left to right on the ball now with Kimmich.
Oh, risky ball, now missing the advantage. Pavlovic out of position. Advantage for Mestre. Sané, Kane, leaving behind Upamecano. The advantage again. Musiala, Olise inside the box. Musiala, the backheel pass. That control, it completely lost the advantage that Messi was reaching at this point of the match, of this build-up. 15 minutes, now the reaction. Harry is inside the ball. Musiala for Eduardinho. I have the feeling we will enjoy this game a lot.
I think so too. We're just watching this as two fans of great eFootball here in the console final. A reminder, a spot at the World Finals is what awaits the winner between these two. And our club events, Alex, they're running out. Only two left after this one.
It's a clash of titans. Two different formation, 4-4-2 for Mestre with two DMF and 4-2-1-3 for Eduardinho. That's why
Mistake.
It's like a counter formation, both of them. So I think these two have advantage each other attacking, but who will be the better defending? Let's see.
Oh, really nice tackle there actually by Mestre.
Messi is gaining those rebounds. The second man pressure for Eduardinho. A bit time later. Olise the ball!
Offside.
Messi is seeing some problems from Eduardinho to defend those balls. And second in a row, almost connecting with the striker.
So an early pause here in our grand final.
Look at Eduardinho tactics. CMF, Kimmich, but somehow he needs more advantage on the winger, where, for example, Mestre is approaching that Michael Olise, AMF, and Leroy Sané, left winger. Yeah, maybe some advanced instruction, maybe some markings. Yeah, could happen. We'll see.
Of course, we're still in the early stages of this grand final. But the longer the season goes on, I feel so much more for our competitors. The nerves, the tension, even though they're not here in person with us, I can feel it. I empathise with both of these two. Putting their best feet
nice
forward.
One.
That's a
Another
really nice
for
ball.
Mestre. Neuer, the rebound.
Can he score? No, blocked straight away.
No, definitely Mestre have a highway in the left winger with Leroy Sané and need to approach it. Now the response.
Good block, Upamecano for Miguel Mestre.
And now Davis joining the attack. 2v1 for Messi on the left-hand side. Olise. Olise do the pass back. The through ball for Musiala. The pass back. The extra pass. Oof.
Cut out in the nick of time.
A different change of roles in the grand final. Mestre solid, dominant, but still not able to score his chances.
Of course, it's been a fair while since these two played against each other in the group stages. The first match of the day would have kicked off around, 3 hours ago. They played in the first match off stream. It was 3-2 to Eduardinho. The Brazilian in possession now. Hasn't really troubled Mestre too much. Would love to see him try and get an attempt on target before half-time, but the defence of the Spaniard coming through once more.
Mestre is rowing through the match. Now a great run from Leroy Sané inside the box. Sané, Upamecano, the through ball. Musiala, great save. What a save! Woo.
Wow. Impressive by the goalkeeper, and Eduardinho survives.
Definitely, because that was a nice one. Mestre keeps with the pressure. Sané Conrad Lima clearing the ball for Eduardinho. Is having a really hard time to not concede more and more chances from Mestre. That is having a full control of the match so far in this moment.
That's a really nice one too. Sane on the run, tries to find the man in the box, and it's cleared.
2 minutes remain, and Eduardinho somehow need to go to the halftime with the same score.
Potentially even better as he's moving forward here with Sane. Elise near side. 45 minutes gone, and that one's across the face of goal. No minutes added on, and that signals the end of the first half. It was a frenetic pace, but no goals. 0-0 at half-time.
I see a clear advantage from Mestre's formation on the left winger. That the addition of Alfonso Davies with Olise is giving a huge pain every single time they join the attack to Eduardinho, that somehow need to protect his side a little bit more, especially Musiala dragging defenders to the right side, giving a lot more freedom to Leroy Sané and Alfonso Davies. But somehow he's resisting, still 0-0. And how many times we have seen in football that first half is completely the opposite what happened in the second half. We'll see. I think it's been a great final action, and Eduardinho completely different than we saw through the group stage, no, in terms of passes, combination. His formation doesn't reach the top as he really wanted in superiority, overloading Mestre. Well, we'll see.
Could be the nerves, could be the occasion getting to the better of him here. Of course, just 20 years old, a relative newcomer, but was of course a Brazilian champion in 2022, so knows his way around a big tournament. His debut on the Konami circuit, though, I believe, this event here, and what a debut it would be if he can snatch himself a goal that would secure a ticket to Tokyo in July at the World Finals.
The mistake from Eduardinho. Is Messi winning the header? No, Upamecano. Another long ball, no? Eduardinho is having a hard time to combine and is looking for a long ball every single time he can to Harry Kane. And now the advantage from Messi, that joining the attack with Davies and Sané is being so painful. Look, ball. Musiala inside the ball looking for the cross.
Oh, poured behind by
Manuelito Neuer.
Corner.
Yep.
Mestre building his confidence repertoire here in the second half.
The rebound.
Headed away. Still alive here though for Mestre.
The ball for Stanisic. No, we've gone through.
Of course, when we heard from Eduardinho at the top of the show, he said, "I will do my best to represent Brazil," and that is an e-footballing nation that is one of the very best. So he has a lot of pressure behind him here.
Exactly. No, he wants to be at the level of big names as Guifera, two-times world champion, Enriquinho, some others that have made a great result at the World Finals in history. And why not be one of them, no?
Another attempt there to try and break through the back line by Mestre. Ito with a nice tackle there, well defended by Eduardinho.
We have, remember, all names are Alisson Black being the runner-up of the World Finals 2013. So many Brazilian in history giving a great performance at the World Finals.
So pause time now, time to reassess the tactics, the personnel.
You feel different, it's different now, the game, more nerves. Yeah. Like Mestre has the momentum, a lot of action, but now it's like, if I want to make a step forward, I need to be careful in my step back, you know what I mean? So it's where those details, as well, less stamina. So maybe from now, could improve a little bit the attack, and we see now.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Eduardinho trying something else. We'll put more defensive, but still overloading the left-hand side, less overloading the right-hand side, where he's suffering the most. Well, he went on the resist line, no? It's like, I will try to make an advantage on the left-hand side, risking my right winger. Maybe it's working, maybe not. We'll see. And Kim In-jae. So he's really will be focused on long balls to Kim In-jae, connect to Thomas Muller, and then create from there. When Mestre seems more stable from his formation, Thomas Muller, Serge Gnabry, and Ito as a left back. Also Kim commands well.
Yeah, perhaps no reason for Mestre to kind of stray away from the formation and the tactics that have led him so much success so far. Clearly, that's what's going through the mind of
still open everything,
who has represented this club many times.
The plan for Eduardinho, both to Kim Min-jae. What's the response, Mestre?
Kingsley Coman here for Mestre, inside. Tackled well by Eduardinho, who really would love to try and pressure the Mestre goal here deep in the second half, but so far has struggled to put his attacking fluidity together. Guerrero looking towards Kim here as Muller was waiting.
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
See what gameplay changes, the formation changes have
Those
brought.
long balls gameplay is more secure, but it's slowly, so maybe you have time as a defender to regroup your formation. Instead of Mestre attacks more faster, if you get advantage, then it's difficult to regroup your team. We'll see.
Into the final third now for Mestre. Kingsley Coman. This could be it!
Yes!
It's in! Kingsley Coman for Miguel Mestre. Just over 20 minutes to go, and a goal has been scored for the man who has never in his career qualified for the World Finals. It could be the goal that sent him there for the first time. Unbelievable.
Wonderful pass by Serge Gnabry. Is Eduardinho leaving behind a lot of space, running out of position with Upamecano, and that slot in the center, impressively along Kingsley Coman finesse, and is the Spaniard finally making through after 3 chances, leading, and all the pressure on the shoulders of the leader of the group, of the unstoppable until the moment Eduardinho, that has how much 22 minutes to react.
Something like that, and that is a goal that will mean so much to Mestre if he can hold on. A reminder, this is not a regular group game. We do not have any points shared here. We have to go to penalties or extra time or both if we need them. So it is really now all of the pressure, as you say, Alex, onto Eduardinho. He had a flawless group stage, but now finds himself behind.
No, exactly, and Eduardinho has to create something else. Mestre need to decide if we go full parking the bus or still playing the same tactic, waiting a little bit more and later on maybe the last 5-10 minutes parking the bus. Eduardinho is trying to accumulate in the left hand side people to drag defenders on the left winger and then win the header through Ito and then combine the escalator. We'll see. It's time on. Eduardinho needs to react because he's not the Spaniard. Mestre will get through the World Finals.
20 minutes away from his first ever Konami World Finals, representing the club that he loves so much, that means so much to him. As I said, it's almost like it was written in the stars.
Maybe?
Destiny, perhaps. So when you look at the players that try to qualify for the Bayern München club event finals, we're talking Eterito, Cams, Los Scandalos, Sacinho, among others, Zilo. He is the man that stood above them all from his region. And now all of the pressure turns to Eduardinho. What can you show us here? In possession now, into the final third. Some nice build-up play, but that tackle by Kim sees Mestre survive.
Yeah, nice job by Kim Min-jae protecting that no-con. That could be dramatic, no? Now it's new identity from the match. Mestre tried to survive those counter-attack and kill the game.
Look at the black shirts.
Maybe one of these ones could be.
Is he onside? No, sadly not. You saw the numerical advantage he had, but just wanted to make it certain by playing it back.
And you need to take risk.
Another pause here to come, yeah.
That definitely makes sense. The decision now is to add an extra midfielder or stay with the 4th centre backs for Eduardinho. Mestre will decide to maybe, get more deep lines, especially the midfield. If you jump back the wingers and the AMF, like we are seeing right now, they start from the back. You still have an option to clear the ball and regroup your team way faster than before. And let's see. It's all about to be clinical on your decision right now, attacking and defending.
Well, whatever happens in these next 10 or so minutes, one thing is for sure, Eduardinho is one to watch for the future. 20 years old. And is going
Great
toe-to-toe with some of the very best.
Nice,
and he's
Pavlovic.
still in with a chance. Mestre, though, on the ball. Long ball towards Thomas Müller here near side. Has a man to try and find there in the centre as well.
10 minutes left.
As he rightly points out, 10 minutes to go.
Long ball to Kim Min-jae. But then look at the pressure by Joao Palinha. Those two DMF joining Mestre to get closer to Das, especially those actions. Another one by Kim Min-jae. Müller. Serge Gnabry. It will be free kick. No, still on. The pass in. Müller.
Oh, just a foot in there by Upamecano.
Oh, misclick by Mestre. Some nerve now from the Spaniard, but now once and again, Pavlovic, good job.
Smart thing to do indeed. Get it up to Müller, try and force him to take some risky touches on the ball. Manuel Neuer, of course, such an offensive goalkeeper. That's a nice touch though, and well, a finesse from that far away is going to be difficult. And we're into the 90th minute.
Oh, let's see the referee. How much minutes added on?
I feel like the ball
Nice
stayed in
regaining
place
the
so
ball.
much, and Gnabry's going to run to the corner flag.
Yeah.
And this could be a very famous victory lap here for the Spaniard, who on several occasions has failed to qualify for the World Finals. And here he is, just moments away. Can Eduardinho conjure up anything here? We're into the third of three added on. It has to be now for Eduardinho. Thomas Müller into the box. Oh, it's going to go behind. The referee's going to say one more from this corner.
One more.
One last
Look, Manuel Neuer joins the
chance.
attack. Double red line for Upamecano with the header. It's over.
It's cleared away, and for the first time ever, Mestre is a world finalist. He's done so by winning the club event for the club that he loves so much. So many happy memories with Bayern München. And another one now to add to the collection. Your console champion of the FC Bayern München club event in the eFootball Championship 2025. Miguel Mestre.
Huge congratulations, Mestre. Good job. I think what a way to turn over the situation from the game one to the final. Well deserved in the finals. The performance was way better, more solid. Doesn't let that much from Eduardinho that was coming from a wonderful journey today, you know. And at the end of the day, it was matter the final. It doesn't matter how you reach it, and so how much you or how good you played it. I mean, this guy has sacrificed a lot to be here, and unless being there at the World Finals is a great achievement, because, you know, he is trying, sacrifice, combine jobs, working, studying with eFootball, and finally making, I mean, fully deserved.
So many chances in that first half for Mestre. You almost thought when we got to that 60-minute mark, whether or not he would have what it took to try and break and lift the lid off the goal, if you will.
Yeah,
and try and
what scared me the most, look at this is the goal, approaching the long inside passes. They were you know, somehow were provoking, no? Because it's fine, shocking, no? That empty line to Kingsley Coman to make it through. Wonderful job by Mestre, and I was scared me the last moments. Like Mestre once in the game failing in the last moment conceding, because Eduardinho was that close, no? That L1 triangle ball was like, wow. But finally, Mestre winning and deserving to be at the World Finals. Yeah, happy Spain having a spot at the World Finals. Finally made it.
Yeah,
good to be.
Must feel pretty good for you, especially as an ex-teammate. You must be feeling quite proud. You've gone 2 for 2 on teammates qualifying for the World Finals today.
Oh yeah, I mean, let's say on paper the favorites finally made it, but you were not expecting that performance from Eduardinho. Mendonça is like Mestre and Choncata just won by 1 goal and suffering a lot, no? So when this happened, I'll be respectful to the opponent, to Eduardinho, to Mendonça, and to everyone who reached this stage, because it was unbelievable.
Samra.